In the ultimate showdown of shapeshifters, who would emerge victorious? From the dark corners of Marvel Comics, we have Carnage, the crimson-clad agent of chaos, a fusion of a psychopathic serial killer and a nameless
It's in the game.
Father, mother, sisters, my fiance.
Hans, what level is your King Shot territory?
Level 4, still a Smallville. And from the grim streets of Gotham in the DC universe.
Happy Monday, everyone. The Infamous series is arguably most known for letting players choose to either be a hero or a villain. Starting with the first game, you can choose between good and evil karma, and the game reacts to your karma in different ways. Some visible, like Cole's skin being dark and veiny while evil, and much more clear while good, and it also appears in some more covert ways. This video will cover the covert ways Cole's karma manifests in the first Infamous. I won't be going over the cutscene differences, however, so if you want that, then you can just search up the choices online. Without further ado, let's start with a detail that is present before the game even presents the first karmic choice. Our first mission already sees us conducting electricity, and on the way to the first choice, we can see that our powers are in a default state of blue. It's assumed that the default color would either be yellow or white, like Kessler, but I think the reason our powers are in the good state is because the developers wanted to communicate that Cole is an inherently good person. He's not a saint by any means, but that he generally leans towards having good karma. But sometimes making the right choice doesn't matter. In both instances, whether you choose to share the food or keep it for yourself, the TV jacker will still convince the people around you to attack. If he's good, Cole will complain about it too.
Our mission? To eliminate the Electric Man. If he's a Jim Chase, he can train. I gave you the food.
You're gonna interlace my foot with your beef.
You're gonna pay.
Cole's appearance, as mentioned, changes plenty over the course of the game, but as you power up the final generator in the Neon District, Zeke will give you a call and mention it. Here's what he says.
There's some people talking on the street, saying how you're this big hero, that kind of thing. Yeah, said you look different, and you got some kind of aura of goodness surrounding you. You know I don't care about that kind of stuff. I know. But listen, keep it up. The chick's digging, and I can use that to my advantage. I'll catch you later. I think it's the wrong way, Cole, but man, people are starting to say you're nothing more than a crazy psychopath. Running around fighting everyone that gets in your way. That dark and crazy look on your face. You got a problem with that? Me? Hey, if that's what it takes for us to get out of here, I say go nuts. I'll see you later.
Just after unlocking the grenade ability, you can exit the sewers and see a gas station in front of you. If you decide to let the intrusive thoughts win, then Zeke will call you and ask why you did it.
You saw this hellacious explosion. What the hell was that? I blew up the gas station. What? Just because you can't drive, man, doesn't mean no one else wants to. We could have used that gas. Well, like you wouldn't have done the same thing.
Touche. You can marry her and go on dates? The Slime collab is back in Isekai Slow Life Season 2. This time, again.
Continuing with our themes of destroying things, when being tasked with destroying the water kegs, we are given the choice to either do it in a way that hurts us, or
Verse. The tragic actor turned monster play for deadly weapon from faces more of a survivor. The key is the environment. If the battle takes place in it, Carnage is Kasami. Times out of 10, his superior.
or in a way that hurts the civilians drinking water. When you continually hurt the people, you'll hear this.
Damn it. There's going to be a lot of sick people if you keep dropping that crap into the water. What the hell is going on up there? There are more sick people than ever. You're making things worse.
Sorry. It's the only way I can get this stuff off the water towers.
Yeah, right. But you better off want your help.
Just before day 17 of the plague, you can chat with Zeke about the superhero life, and his dialogue changes slightly depending on your karmic karmic alignment.
Having these powers isn't exactly a walk in the park. Are you nuts? Folks might run when they see you, but not one of them would ever cross you. That's real power. Hasn't been enough to get me out of here. All in good time, brother. Having these powers isn't exactly a walk in the park. Are you crazy? People around here, they worship you, man. Fat lot of good it's done me. Oh, crap. I gotta go. Dwight's sister is hot and ready to go.
After Alden throws the bus at the hospital in the Warren, you get a brief moment with Trish that is very different depending on your karma.
Are you alright?
When he threw the bus up here, the only thing going through my head was you and how things stand between
I'd
us.
never let anything happen to you, Trish.
I know you didn't mean to kill Amy, Cole. That you've been trying to make things right. And I need to stop being angry at you. It's just been hard for me. I want us to be together again. Like how it used to be.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so.
I was really worried there, Trish. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
If you really cared about me, you wouldn't be running around attacking innocent people, destroying what little they have left. You know, it's like you're purposely trying to undo all the work I've done. But what really upsets me is that it didn't have to be this way. You brought this on yourself. You can sleep downstairs if you want. Just stay away from me.
Shortly after this, we begin day 18, and we can hear from Sasha telepathically. On a good playthrough, she will say this.
I can't believe you, Cole. Run back into her arms. She's not a lover. Not like me. Think of the things I can do. Pleasure.
And on an evil playthrough, she will say this instead.
I'll never reject you, Cole. Never. You want me. I'm yours. Just be sure to deal with Kessler first. I don't want anyone interrupting us.
Finally, we know that Trish's death is inevitable. We also know that her dialogue changes depending on your karma.
For a second, she sprung to life, just long enough to say that she was ashamed of what I'd become. That God had given me these powers and I'd squandered them, hurting others and thinking only of myself. For a second, she sprung to life, just long enough to say that she was proud of me for what I'd become. Proud that I was helping people with my powers, and that she loved me for it.
I have 6 classes this semester and I work 2 jobs, so studying can be really hard sometimes. Today I need to review all the
Fun fact about this scene, however, is that throughout Infamous, no matter what your karmic alignment is, your lightning will always be blue in the comic cutscenes. In this Trish cutscene, however, this moment here, we can see the only instance where Cole's lightning is red. Of course, there's also a red vignette applied to the evil cutscenes too, and despite Cole's lightning being red here, his appearance is still that of a good or at least neutral Cole. I think this was likely due to budgeting constraints, as Sucker Punch actually refused extra funding for this game because they felt like a smaller team was better to work with in the long run. If you haven't seen it yet, by the way, there is a post-credit scene that changes depending on your karma. Here it is.
Because of me, Empire City is a wasteland. I've taken this place down notch by notch, and it's never getting up again. Kessler thought he was preparing me to face some beast, but I'd be using my powers for the greater good. What an idiot. These powers are only good for one thing, letting me take what I want when I want. In a place with no law, the strong take what they want, and the weak are their slaves, their playthings. And no one is stronger than me. I thought this would be the end. That once Kessler and the Ray Sphere were gone, my life would go back to normal. But now I understand that this is my life. There's no going back. That the gift of these powers will be my burden until the day I die. The people around here love me. How long will that last? What's going to happen the first time they expect me to be there for them and I'm not? I don't even know who to trust. Lloyd is still running around planning God knows what. We'll see. I don't know what to think. I've never been more alone.
With that, those are all the differences in karma from Infamous. While I think the other games in the series have just as much, if not more, differences, I think the first Infamous will always have the best choices. Infamous 2, especially Second Son, posture their evil routes as being done purely for the fun of it, whereas Infamous 1 was the only game to make the evil routes somewhat justifiable. If you haven't played the game in a while, then I highly recommend you do, and if you thought my footage looked good, then you can check out my video on how I was able to get the game running at 4K 60fps on PC. If you think the footage looks like shit, then please ignore that sentence and happy Monday, everyone. If there was one thing that the Arkham community could agree on, it's that Arkham. Happy Monday, everyone. The Infamous series has seen plenty of different powers over its trio of games and 2 expansions. Specifically, 7 different power sets have been playable across the series. But I think there's one that's just a titch better than the rest. Now, before we get into it, I want to address a few concerns. For starters, when powers are featured in more than one game, such as electricity being in Infamous 1 and 2, and neon being in both Infamous Second Son and First Light, we will discuss them in reference to their most developed appearance. That means when we discuss Neon, we're talking about Fetch, and when we discuss Lightning, we're talking about Infamous 2, though once again, we're not counting Napalm and Ice alongside Lightning. This is because, one, it doesn't make the video very interesting, because obviously Lightning would win in that case. Two, you can't get Ice and Napalm in the same playthrough, which makes me want to split them up anyways. And three, if we choose to combine powers like this, then it basically turns into a video about what's better, Lightning or power copying, and that's not very fun. Finally, to address another concern, I know I'm all up in your business here, and the truth is, I saw this tweet and it pissed me off, and two, it's a solid way of showing you that these videos are not AI generated and never will be in any capacity. And I see you. I know you're gonna make some kind of comment calling me bald, but before you do, please be original, okay? This comment, banger. This, a Mr. Clean joke in the Big 2-6, grow the fuck up, okay? Get real. Also, did you know that only 20% of you are subscribed? I'm just kidding. Let's talk about Infamous. You know we gotta start with the classic, okay? And shockingly, it's difficult to decide if I want to mention Infamous 1 or Infamous 2's version of Lightning. I think Infamous 1 has some nice abilities, like the Lightning Strike being based on overall energy and not a separate resource. I think the shield is an invaluable ability, and while aesthetics aren't that big of a deal because Sucker Punch always delivers some gorgeous effects, the Black Lightning in the first game is so iconic, and I cannot fully express my disappointment that we don't see it in the sequel. Now, granted, it's a tad unrealistic, and even in that game, it leaned a bit more into looking like a comic book power, thus being unfit for Infamous 2's more realistic art style. But still, come on! Unfortunately, though, I think Infamous 2 is just the better choice, as we have almost every ability making a return in some way. Traversal that is much tighter, some added powers like Kinesis and Tornadoes, and I'm sorry, but few moments in the series live up to that one mission in the Thunderstorm. With that said, let's talk about the strengths of Lightning. Something I think many people can agree on is that when it comes to basically any power in the series, the aesthetics are top notch, with some minor exceptions that we'll get into later. But let's talk about one of the most important things with powers in these games, which is fantasy fulfillment. I think a trap that the Infamous games have always run a risk of falling into was making their powers too vague. Now, what I mean by that is basically, well, video. The video power we will talk about later is too vague, so when we hear being able to manipulate video, we don't really know what the fantasy of that is, though video does find an interesting way of solving that problem. When we hear that we can manipulate electricity, we get images of Palpatine, of shooting electricity out of our hands, of calling down thunderstorms, and electricity strength is not just in delivering that fantasy, but in exceeding it too. Now, the reason I bring up electricity first, especially in Infamous
Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in... Great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What can we expect from the game then?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
For the lead here.
Even though he was behind you.
Macario. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Vanessa Di Bernardo. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Oh, the flag's up. It could be offside. And played in short to the near post. And the Hurricanes have given the ball away. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper equal to it. Watkins. Pele. Useful space out wide now for the Hurricanes. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Oh, you're not going to get away with a tackle like that. And no hesitation to show the yellow card.
And she'll be walking a tightrope now.
It's on for the shot! It looked a good one, but it's been met by a more than decent save. A huge press now. And a change in possession.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Great chance here. Great defending. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. So away we go then for the second half. Ollie Watkins. They're in here. Great save. That's what he's there for.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
The Hurricanes regain possession. He hasn't really been able to put his stamp on the game to this point. There's not been a great deal to admire. And it's in!
What? It's so stupid. What BS.
This is a positive move from Hurricanes. Oh, I don't believe it! taking her off. Not her best performance today. Well, a tame-headed effort. And too close to the
They're going to
keeper
get
to
one
pose
shot,
any
they're going to
real
score.
challenge.
They're going to win the game. Doesn't even
Vanessa
deserve the win.
DiBernardo. Lautaro Martinez.
And some of the goals they get are so goofy.
No need for a stoppage here. Still going here, but it will now be tidied up and cleared away. And it's on now. It's
Lucky goals. That's all they know how to do is score lucky goals. 2 goals, 2 shots.
In the right position to cut out the pass. Lautaro Martinez.
Can't believe I'm losing a game like this. Such BS this game.
Surely now. Oh, it's in. A delightful
What?
goal. And
What?
a moment of sheer quality. Beautiful.
Okay, what a stupid
Here we
goal.
can see it again. He
The
showed
goalkeeper
outstanding
basically
vision to find the
just does
perfect
nothing.
cutback, and the
You
finish
don't
up
need to see the goal. You think you're good at the
Just
game, not good
the
at the game.
goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home.
Three goals on 3 shots. Because this game sucks. There's no storage. What a dumb game. I lost 3 goals on 3 shots. They scored 3 goals on 3 shots. It's such BS. Literally 0 storage. Wait, stop. Go back. Evolutions. What a dumb game to lose. What? I thought I just did it. Did it not count? I don't get it. A game I should have won. System has that little storage. Or my, what's that game?